Hi guys. Well, I'm back, and I thought I'd come back and do an updated foundation routine because it has been a while. So stick around if you want to see the foundation routine. Bye. Okay, so I updated my foundation and I moved on to the Revlon Colored Whip, the 24-hour one, and I used three shades of this to blend well because I am a man. And I use Early Tan 400. Oh, does that focus? Oh shit, it doesn't focus. Natural Beige 240 and Nude the 220. And what I do is I use three different colors to get the shade of it. And I usually start, well, let's get started. I'm gonna start by taking the Early Tan and I'm gonna blend my beard. Now I use it Early Tan because it's a darker shade and I also want to cover my stash. Shit, because that shit is like dark as fuck. Just gonna blend it. Also, another note is I like using wet sponges. It helps blend more easily and it doesn't come off really cakey, so that's also another plus. Now once I have that, I'm gonna take that same shade and I'm gonna blend upwards on my temples and my forehead. Now once I got that going on, I'm gonna take the next shade, which is closer to my skin tone, which is the Natural Beige, the 240, and I'm gonna blend my chin. So once I got that neck down, we're gonna move up to the cheeks. Not getting underneath the eyeball. We're gonna save that for later. Then moving on to the forehead. Using the other sponge to blend correctly. Okay. From there, we're gonna move on to the highlight. Now remember, I did say that I used three shades to contour at the same time while I'm doing my foundation. So I'm taking Nude, the 220, and I'm putting it on bottom of my eyeball. Now, still working with this color, I'm gonna go down the bridge of my nose, a little in between my eyebrows, blending as we set it, and a little on my upper lip. Yeah. Now, going back in with the Early Tan, the 400, we're going on the side of our nose, once again to create that more contour look. Now I always use 4 sponges. The extra sponge is just to go back in and blend everything properly. Move on from foundation to actually setting it. So what we're gonna do is what I do. I use cheap powder because I always think that the foundation should be the most expensive. So I use LA Colors and I use the light shade and the natural. Now what I like doing is I like blending my powders, usually taking the darker shade on my neck and my temples, and then from there blending the 2 shades and using that all over my face. So what I'm doing right now is I'm taking a big fluffy powder brush Now once you got your powder on, you finished setting your foundation, what I like to do is I like to go in with just a compact. This one's LA Colors, it's in Fair. And what I like to do is I like to contour after I finish setting my foundation. It looks more natural. So what we're going to do is we're just going to powder. On your cheeks, on your chin, on your forehead, the center part, and down the bridge of your nose. Okay. A little on the upper lip. After that, here comes the bronzer, Too Faced, and Chocolate Soleil. Going in with just a small fluffy brush. Taking it. Now what this does is just, it creates a shadow to make your face appear thinner than what it actually is. Now what I like to do is I like to use this especially at night because, girl, you know, you just want to pose it. BAM! Make you want to smack it. Make you want to smack it. You can eat off this face, honey. You can eat the bronzer and applying it to my temples, my forehead area, right underneath my hairline. Now, ladies, here comes another trick. If you have very thin lips, you know, lips, take a little bit of bronzer. Go on bottom of your lower lip. And what this does, it makes your lips appear bigger. It adds a shadow underneath it to make your lower lip bigger than what it actually is. You know, I got them DSLs going on. Oh, girl! what this does, here comes a little Spanish. Se mira bien chupao. Okay? Me miro bien chupao. Now, after you have all of this on, I like to take a little kabuki brush, nice and fluffy, one big one, okay, and blend. And there you have it. My updated foundation routine. Touch the skin, honey. Touch it. Touch it. That's all the time I have. But stay tuned for the next video. I will be doing an updated eyeshadow routine. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye guys.